Hello, in this video I'd like to go through my paint scheme for my Necron Warriors, and to give you a bit of a backstory, I received this guy in a speed painting draft for our local gaming store, where I received one model and 5 paints. These are 4 of the paints I received. You gave away one of them to the winner of the event, which was a brown color. And imagining how I would paint up a Necron Warrior previously, I thought I'd do it in metallic colors in general. But at this speed painting draft, you couldn't really pick the colors. You received what you got and could do some variation, but the only metallic one I got the opportunity to pick was a gold, this glorious gold, which I dry brushed onto a black base, and then I had to improvise with the rest. So the armor plating got to be desert yellow, and the light effect used this blood for the blood god. So that was my paint scheme for the night. When I got home, and basically last week, I chose to do the rest of my Necron Warriors from the 9th edition starter kit in a similar manner to how this guy is painted. The main difference is I replaced the red details for blue on the main paint scheme. So let's get these out of the way, aim as well, and move these back behind. So to start off, I primed them with an airbrush in a cenital highlight with black and grey, and then I used relicator gold for the metallic parts, the joints and such. I don't prefer that relicator gold, but since I had it in an airbrush color, I wanted something that I could low opacity onto and still see the cenital highlight from underneath. So that was my choice. I then grind it down with this Gravelord Grey, which also went on the sides of the armor plates to give it a kind of two-tone effect on that. The most time-consuming part of each model is the main armor plates in this desert yellow. I thought it did kind of a ceramic look, and also it's quite reminiscent of the droids from Phantom Menace, old Star Wars movie, or semi-old. And I thought that was kind of fun. I then went back onto the sides of the armor plates with this Corvus Black, a kind of grey-black tone, to create a clearer line where the armor plates move from dark to light. Didn't really need that much of that. Then for the details, for light, eyes, on the gun and the cabling and such, I went with McCrack Blue as a main layer, and then Lothern Blue for the highlights, which turned out quite nice, I think. And the last color of the main paint job is this Shabti Bone, which I used to highlight the armor plated parts and get a lift on that. Moving on to the bases, I usually use this carpenter's plaster and Swedish snickarspackel for the basing. It dries in about 24 hours completely, and I think you can paint it before that, but I like it as an option to green stuff for other putties. This original model, I think they had Sterland mud that was then primed over with black. So I actually went back and added Sterland mud on top of the plaster to get the same graininess. And lastly, I went back over with the Corvus black paint and added these blue tufts that is from Vallejo, I think, to get a finished model that has the entire paint job all in one. So that's my Necron Warriors. I'll now paint up the rest of the guys to this completed scheme. But I thought it would be fun to do this stepladder style tutorial to get a sense of what each part of the paint job entails. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.